Every morning, you wake up with a choice. Take control of your day, or let it control you. Reaching for their phones, scrolling through notifications, rushing into work, or feeling an underlying sense of stress set the tone for a day dictated by distractions and external pressures. What if your morning routine could be a source of strength rather than stress? If, instead of reacting to life, you could begin each day with resilience, clarity, and purpose. Centuries, the Stoics, Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus practiced simple yet powerful rituals that helped them master their minds and emotions. Philosophy wasn't about suppressing emotions, but learning how to navigate them with wisdom and discipline. Applying Stoic principles to our mornings, we can cultivate a mindset that is focused, disciplined, and unshaken by life's chaos. This guide will explore 10 Stoic-inspired habits that will help you design a morning routine that builds mental fortitude, sharpens focus, and ultimately transforms your life. Wake up with a purpose. Waking up with a clear purpose can set the tone for your entire day. It provides direction, motivation, and a sense of fulfillment. Marcus Aurelius wisely stated, when you have trouble getting out of bed, tell yourself, I have to go to work. As a human being, this reminds us that life isn't just about existing, it's about contributing, growing, and making an impact. Having a purpose helps you push past the temptation to stay in bed and instead approach each day with enthusiasm. Whether it's pursuing your dreams, helping others, or simply becoming a better version of yourself, knowing why you wake up can make all the difference. Practical ways to cultivate purpose. Before going to bed, take a moment to set an intention. Ask yourself, why am I waking up tomorrow? What do I want to accomplish? Instead of hitting the snooze button, remind yourself, I am awake to fulfill my purpose. Start your morning with gratitude and a clear mission. Align your daily activities with your larger goals. Even small steps toward a meaningful objective can make waking up feel worthwhile. Each morning is an opportunity to take charge of your life. When you wake up with purpose, you don't just go through the motions, you live with intention. Avoid distractions. Protect your mental space. In today's world, distractions are everywhere, constantly demanding our attention. The problem begins the moment we wake up. Grabbing our phones first thing floods our minds with notifications, emails, and social media updates. This immediate stimulation sets a reactive tone for the day, making it harder to focus on meaningful tasks. The Stoics, known for their emphasis on self-discipline, believed in controlling one's attention and thoughts. As Epictetus wisely stated, if you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid.
This means prioritizing inner growth over external validation. To cultivate a focused mind, we must resist the urge to indulge in endless distractions. A practical way to start is by avoiding screens for at least 30 minutes in the morning. Instead of immediately diving into digital noise, use this time for reflection, planning, or simply sitting in silence. Engage in mindful activities such as journaling, deep breathing, or setting clear intentions for the day. By protecting your mental space early on, you build resilience against unnecessary distractions and strengthen your ability to concentrate on what truly matters. The quality of your focus shapes the quality of your life. By making small changes, like resisting the urge to check your phone first thing, you reclaim control over your thoughts, enhance productivity, and develop the discipline needed for long-term success. Wake up at the same time every day. Why consistency matters. Discipline in small actions leads to mastery in greater things. The Stoics emphasized self-mastery, and a stable morning routine lays the foundation for a stable mind. Waking up at the same time every day instills order, enhances focus, and strengthens willpower, turning your morning into a launch pad for success. Overcoming resistance. The first few days will be a battle. Your bed will feel like a warm, inescapable trap. But every time you resist the urge to hit snooze and rise on time, you reinforce your ability to control your impulses. This daily victory, though small, compounds over time, shaping you into someone who acts with intention rather than emotion. Prepare the night before. Why it's important.
A productive morning begins the night before. Planning ahead helps you start the day with clarity and focus, preventing decision fatigue and wasted time. As the Stoic philosopher Seneca once said, life is long if you know how to use it. Instead of mindlessly scrolling through social media or procrastinating at night, use that time to set yourself up for success. A few simple habits can make a significant difference in how efficiently you navigate your day. How to implement. Write down your top 3 priorities. Before going to bed, list the 3 most important tasks you need to accomplish the next day. This gives your morning direction and eliminates unnecessary decision-making. Limit screen time. Before bed, excessive screen use, especially on phones and computers, disrupts melatonin production and lowers sleep quality. Reducing screen exposure at least 30 minutes before sleeping ensures you wake up well-rested and ready to perform at your best. Reflect on the day. Spend a few minutes evaluating your progress. What did you accomplish? What could have gone better? Identifying strengths and weaknesses helps you continuously improve and stay motivated. By making these small adjustments in your nightly routine, you gain control over your mornings, increase productivity, and ultimately lead a more fulfilling life. Embrace discomfort, cold exposure, and voluntary hardship. Embracing discomfort is a powerful tool for building mental toughness and resilience. The Stoic philosophers, including Seneca, believe that deliberately exposing oneself to discomfort helps prepare the mind for life's inevitable challenges. Seneca himself practiced this by bathing in cold water, not for suffering's sake, but to train his mind to remain steady in adversity.
By incorporating voluntary hardship in a daily life, we remind ourselves that discomfort is temporary and manageable. Taking a cold shower, going for a brisk morning walk, or engaging in an early challenge before the day begins can cultivate mental strength. These small acts train the mind to remain composed under pressure, reducing fear and anxiety about future hardships. This practice is not about seeking pain, but about rewiring the mind to face challenges with confidence. When we intentionally put ourselves in uncomfortable situations, we expand our comfort zone, making life's difficulties feel less overwhelming. Over time, this mindset shift builds resilience, adaptability, and a stronger sense of control over our emotions and reactions. Move your body. Physical exercise for mental strength. Why exercise is non-negotiable. Your body is more than just an ornament. It's a tool, a vessel for action and resilience. The Stoics understood this well. They trained daily, not for vanity, but for endurance, discipline, and inner strength. Physical exercise is not just about fitness. It's about forging a sharper mind and an unbreakable will. Simple practices. You don't need a gym or fancy equipment to train. Stretch in the morning to awaken your body. Drop down for push-ups to build resilience. Go for a walk and let movement clear your thoughts. The goal isn't aesthetics, but mastery over body and mind. Train your body and your mind will follow. Move your body. Physical exercise for mental strength. Why exercise is non-negotiable. Your body is more than just an ornament. It's a tool for action and resilience. The Stoics understood this well. They trained daily, not for vanity, but for endurance, discipline, and inner strength. Exercise isn't just about physical fitness. It's about sharpening the mind and forging an unbreakable will. Simple practices. You don't need a gym or fancy equipment to train. Start your day with a stretch to awaken your body. Drop down for push-ups to buoy. Drop down for push-ups to build resilience. resilience. Take a walk and let movement clear your thoughts. The goal isn't aesthetics, but mastery over both body and mind. Strengthen your body, and your mind will follow. Read something worthwhile. Feed your mind just as the body needs nourishment, so does the mind. The Stoics made reading a daily practice, immersing themselves in philosophy to challenge their thinking and refine their wisdom. Why reading is essential. What we consume mentally shapes our thoughts, decisions, and ultimately our lives. Instead of starting the day with mindless scrolling, choose content that enriches your intellect and strengthens your perspective. Books, insightful podcasts, or philosophical writings provide the clarity and wisdom needed to navigate life with purpose. What to read? Prioritize materials that challenge and sharpen your mind. Seek knowledge that fuels growth, enhances resilience, and inspires meaningful action. A well-fed mind is a prepared mind, ready to engage with the world thoughtfully and effectively. Face the day with courage. Accept what you cannot change. Life is unpredictable. No matter how carefully you plan, surprises will arise. The Stoics understood this reality and embraced it with a mindset of resilience. As Epictetus wisely said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." The core Stoic mindset challenges are inevitable, but suffering is optional. Each morning, remind yourself that difficulties will come, not to break you, but to shape you. Instead of resisting adversity, meet it with a calm and focused mind. How to apply rather than trying to control every detail of your day. Focus on controlling yourself within the day. Strengthen your perspective. Cultivate patience and practice acceptance. The Stoic morning routine is not about eliminating challenges. It's about preparing yourself to handle them with courage and wisdom. Conclusion. Cultivate a Stoic morning routine. A strong morning sets the